AC/DC time once again. We had to do Highway to Hell following Back in Black just because it is my other favourite AC/DC track. I think everybody loves this track. And I tell you what, it's quite beginner level for most of it. I'll talk you through a few of the interesting chord patterns that come throughout the main song. And then all hell breaks loose on the solo. Anyway, we'll get into all that later on, but we'll start off at the beginning with these classic power chords. So please, if you're going to play AC/DC's Highway to Hell, please play it like this because it sounds much better than a lot of the approximations that people have come up with. This one here starts off with an A power chord. Use your first finger to bar across. We've used this shape in many previous videos, including AC/DC's Back in Black. 3 downward strokes. You can catch this B string if you like, because it does fit in with what we're playing. 3 downs. Then we change over to this D chord, but it's in this, what I would call a first inversion. So in the bottom note, you've got this F sharp, which we're going to play with the first finger. So position your hand like so. So first finger, open, open, 2 and 3. Now if you really listen carefully to the song when it's played, Angus Young actually doesn't catch the bottom note the first time, so he goes... So he catches just this A string and the rest of it. Like that. It's very hard to play that though. I'm not going to guarantee that I can do that every time. This is the most important move of the song. So you've got this D chord here, which we just mentioned. You're going to play a G chord here, but without the top note. You can put it down if you want, but it's a 3rd fret on the bottom string. Don't play this next note, but hold your finger lightly over it, the first finger very lightly over it, just to mute it. And you've got to play it with an upward pick. So just to give you the move, that's what Angus Young does. It sounds much better than what a lot of people do. Doesn't really sound right. So from the beginning, make sure you're muting in the pauses as well. So mute with the right hand, mute with the right hand, mute it again. Now you play that around 5 times, so it gives you a good chance to practice it. And then it comes around a 6th time, but there's a slight change up here. So same beginning of the riff. And then you pause there, so. A little bit of palm muting there just to keep it nice and crunchy. You can release it slowly as well with the right hand, so a bit less pressed on the strings. And then we come to our first chorus here. There's a lot of repetition in this song, but that's I suppose why we all remember it so well. The main chorus here is super fun, so it's that A chord from the beginning again. Now that D is an up pick, so you've got to be quite quick when you're moving here. So just to run it through, 4 of these A chords here. Up to the D, and then it's an up down. Now this is a really nice chord here. Just the 3rd fret on the B string being played with the 3rd finger. It's to give you a chance to move over to that G that we've done before. Slightly different arrangement in that we're going to play the top string here, whereas we didn't bother to do that before. So. Then we're back to the intro, the bit that we've learned how to play so well. Remember to not catch the first string the first time, so don't play the bottom string. Really sounds like the record then. So that comes around 3 times, then we do the same thing again. So we're going to play those E power chords. Well, it's actually an E full chord on this low arrangement. So that's played exactly the same way as before with the picking arrangement. So and just before we kick into the solo, this is how we lead in. This is like the very quick pre-solo chord. And then we go into it. Let's not jump into it too early. We'll go into that in part 2 of the video. I hope you enjoyed learning the true way of playing AC/DC's Highway to Hell. Make sure that you do those arrangements as they're listed in the tab. If you like what we're doing, if we're going super accurate to the records here, then do like and subscribe. We're getting good numbers up now. Thanks to everyone who's helped us get to 300 so far in such a short time. We'll keep going. The rock will keep going strong, and we'll see you in part 2.